guys, so today I'm going to be talking about something that is a pretty hot topic on YouTube and kind of just in general right now, and that is veganism. I'm going to tell you if I'm a vegan, why I am or am not, and just kind of go over all that fun stuff. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I was editing a vlog and I realized that I mentioned something about veganism, and I wanted to just have a video just to completely address it because I know that everybody has a very strong opinion these days, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely something that I felt like I needed to address before I uploaded this vlog. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy kind of talking videos about things that are not necessarily beauty related. So this isn't going to be a clickbait video. I'm just going to kind of jump in and give you the answer, and the answer to the question is no, I am not a vegan, but I used to be. And I will kind of explain why I became a vegan and why I stopped being a vegan. And I know that people feel very passionately about it, and I definitely still do feel passionately about it. I understand now that I've been a vegan why vegans talk about being vegan so much. It's very frustrating in life in general when you feel very passionately about something and other people just aren't understanding things that are blatantly obvious to you, and to me that's kind of how it was being a vegan. On the other hand of that, I think there's a difference between telling people that you're a vegan and pushing veganism onto other people. At the end of the day, I understand that we have a social responsibility as a whole to lean toward a more vegan lifestyle, and I'll talk about that in a second, but I don't think that you can tell other people what to do with their bodies, what to put in their bodies, how to vote, how to talk, and how to eat, what products to use and consume. The reason that I became a vegan is actually because I watched the video Cowspiracy. It's on Netflix, literally anyone can watch it. If you have not seen this video, I highly recommend that you watch this video, even if you are definitely not going to become a vegan. It's extremely enlightening, and it kind of sheds a lot of light on reasons for being vegan that I hadn't considered before. I'm a huge animal lover. I've always been an animal lover. When I was like 8 or 9, I used to go on my dial-up internet and I would go on Pet Finder and I would search for pets, even though my parents are allergic to cats and my mom never ever wants a dog. I would go on and I would make my mom call these animal shelters. She would like make the animal shelters promise her over the phone that they weren't going to put these animals down because I was so distraught. So when I say I'm an animal lover, that is 100% true. I was a vegetarian for about 6 months when I was 12, but when you're 12 and you're not really making your own food choices, it is a little more difficult. I was kind of just eating yogurt. I was vegetarian, not vegan. I was eating yogurt and pasta, and that is not a very healthy diet. I just didn't feel great, and I didn't really know about veganism when I was 12. I was 12 10 years ago, and veganism wasn't really a huge thing. So basically, last year I watched Cowspiracy. Carly Bybel talks about it a lot. So does, I think, Marissa Lace mentions it as well. So if you want to go check out their videos, you definitely should. I personally was distraught by that video. It was not the kind of thing where I watched it and I thought about it and whatever. I literally, the second I finished that video, I was a vegan. And I was vegan for a few months, and I will say that being vegan is absolutely amazing. I felt good. That feeling that you get when you're eating a ton and you feel like absolute shit afterwards, you're in a food coma, you want to die, you want to lay down. I never ever felt that when I was vegan, no matter how much I ate. So just keep that in mind, that being vegan is very healthy. If you're interested in it for health and weight loss purposes, a vegan diet is an amazing, healthy way to really manage your weight and also just kind of manage your body overall. You can't see, but I'm like waving my hands all over the place down here because I really do feel strongly about this. Veganism is amazing. The reason I stopped being vegan is because I felt like at a certain point, my body was craving protein. I was craving fish, I was craving chicken, and I just felt like I wasn't getting, and I know everybody's gonna go off in the comments that there are so many vegan protein sources, and I 100% understand that, and I really was trying to eat accordingly, but my body was just craving things that I wasn't getting in my diet. That being said, I feel like now I'm kind of at a happy medium between complete veganism and being a complete and total meat-eating carnivore freak like I was before. I'm a lot more conscious about things like eggs. Eggs were something that I never ever thought that I had an emotional feeling towards, but after watching Cowspiracy, I 100% do. I still eat eggs, but I used to eat eggs almost every single morning. Now I eat them maybe once a month, if that. I try not to eat things with added eggs and just kind of stuff like that. If I'm getting a salad, I won't put grilled chicken on top of it. And I am sure there are people who are going to absolutely rip me apart in the comments and tell me that it doesn't matter and I should be vegan, and if I did it and I'm saying it's so great, why am I not doing it now? I eat a lot more of a plant-based diet than I used to, and for me, that's what works for me. It's my body, it's my life. Unless you are the person who is buying my food and putting food on my table, I don't really care about your opinion. That being said, if you are a vegan, I think that's absolutely amazing. I admire veganism so much, and I think that one of the really big problems is that the vegan community, and I'm not saying every single person who's a vegan, but like I said, when I was a vegan, I felt like I needed to talk a lot about being vegan. Like, I feel like I needed to tell everyone, and I literally used to freak out at people and be like, how can you eat that? It's so disgusting, it's so terrible. Do you know what some poor innocent animal had to go through? And I feel like I had to kind of censor myself a little bit, because, not in a negative way, but just in a way that you can sometimes yell yourself to death and other people will not listen to your opinion. And that's not necessarily a negative thing, because again, it's a personal choice. I definitely think that the approach of the vegan community as a whole, where everybody has to be vegan, be 100% vegan, little steps like eating a more plant-based diet or a completely plant-based diet, because just also, fun fact for everybody, eating a plant-based diet is not the same as being vegan. Living a vegan lifestyle means that you do not eat anything, but also it has to do with everything. Like, if you eat a plant-based diet but you carry a leather handbag that you just purchased, you're not vegan. You don't have a vegan life. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just think to attack somebody for that is terrible. If they are eating a plant-based lifestyle, they're doing something positive and they're making a positive change in their life. One of the things that I really got from Cowspiracy, which I think that people completely miss the point of, and a lot of other like vegan, I don't want to say propaganda because it's true, but a lot of other vegan information, is that it doesn't have to be all or nothing. When you look at the facts and the reasons for being vegan, and again, I just highly recommend that you watch Cowspiracy because I'm not going to explain this all well. I don't remember the numbers, I don't remember the statistics. Basically, our society and the way we use animals is destroying not only our bodies, but also the environment. We are literally fucking ourselves in a major, major way. Google it. I'm gonna leave some articles down below if you're interested in stuff like this, but basically, we're getting fucked, and it's absolutely terrible. And when you look at the numbers, it is just staggering, and it seems so dramatic, and it seems like you have to make a 180 on the spot. But in reality, it is not human nature to make a 180 on the spot. It's highly, highly unlikely, and I just think we need to be more encouraging of people for making small changes as opposed to coming down so hard on people because they're not 100% committed to something that they either don't feel as strongly about or can't just do all in one shot. A lot of things, when you quit cold turkey, it makes you want to go back to it, and I have 100% respect for people who are phasing things out of their lives and maybe even just making, again, really small changes in a positive direction. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Recently, I have been trying to go back to being a little bit more vegan or plant-based or whatever you want to say, because again, I really do find it disturbing. Like, it disturbs me. I have a lot of things that I cut out when I was vegan and I have not reintroduced back into my diet. One major example that I'm thinking of right now is bacon, and I just can't eat bacon anymore. It absolutely freaks me out. Nothing about it is appealing to me. I can't eat bacon. It's not a huge difference, I understand that, but for me personally, it bothers me, so I don't eat bacon. And when people ask me why I don't eat bacon, I just say I don't like it, it bothers me. All I think of when I eat bacon is like little baby pigs and all these things I saw in all these documentaries, because for the record, I did not just watch Cowspiracy, I got dragged like deep into that hole of Netflix documentaries about the environment and about animals and about slaughterhouses. And in reality, I think we have a bigger problem as a society and the way we manufacture things and the way we treat living beings, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is just about me personally. I just wanted to address this. There seems to be a lot of pressure to be vegan and to lead a vegan lifestyle and eat a plant-based diet, and when people upload what I eat in a day and they get ripped to shreds because they put cheese on their pasta, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. If you don't want to put cheese on your pasta, don't put cheese on your pasta. If you don't want to eat pasta because you think that carbs are the devil, you're wrong, carbs are amazing, but that's up to you, and that's all I'm saying. I just feel like there's such a difference, and this community has just created this whole really negative side to something that really should be an amazing positive choice. But I feel like people are scared to even take small steps. I get ridiculed for not eating bacon because people say, oh, you're not vegan, oh, you're not vegetarian. Like, what? Does that mean that I'm not allowed to be bothered by something small? You know, not every single thing has to ruin your life, you know? Like, I'm disgusted when I think about the way that animals are slaughtered. Again, I'm not saying I feel comfortable with murdering animals or anything like that. I obviously 100% do not. I love animals. I love animals more than I love people. But at the same time, I feel like you have to listen to your own body and make your own choices. So that's that. I don't know. I feel like this video was extremely rambly. I would love to hear your comments, questions, anything that you guys think on this subject. Are you vegan? Are you not vegan? Have you been vegan? Any of that. I really genuinely want to know what other people think. Leave all your comments down below. As always, hit the subscribe button. And did I just say subscribe correctly? I feel like I said subscribe. Subscribe. Yay! And I will see you guys in my next video. Keep your eyes open for the vlog where I mentioned, the thing that I mentioned is that I was eating this like vegetarian bacon from Morningstar Farms, which if you are vegan or vegetarian is an amazing brand. I have kept so many things from that brand in my diet from being vegan and being vegetarian. And I highly recommend them. You can find them at almost any grocery store, I think. They have at Trader Joe's. They have it at Target though and stuff too. So definitely keep your eyes open for that, especially if you're a vegetarian. I don't think all their stuff is vegan. And wow, I just went on such a little rant. I was trying to end the video and I ranted again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your questions and comments down below. I would love if we could all have a conversation about this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!